Andrea, and this is Yoga Vinyasa Flow, a short, energizing flow great to do first thing in the morning and suitable for all levels. So when you're ready, come join me at the back of your mat. Let's all face the same direction, facing your left wall. Just bring your knees nice and wide, let the big toes touch, and then just stretch your hands to the top of the mat. Settle your hips to your heels, actively reaching the hands forward, and let's take a full deep breath in through your belly. And then as you exhale, settle into your hips. So take a moment just to connect to the breath. So the yoga breath or the ujjayi breath, very different from all other practices. So you're actually expanding the belly on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, a slight gentle restriction in the back of the throat. So an audible hissing sound as you breathe in through the belly, pushing the belly out. And exhale with a sigh. So again, breathing in, expanding the belly, bringing awareness into your body. And breathing out, feel a settling as you release any tension in your hips and your spine. So feeling the breath as it enters your body. And a full out breath as it leaves your body, releasing any tension, any unwanted negative energy on that out breath. Do one more full breath. And a long releasing out breath. Connecting to your ujjayi breath as we move through our practice. Feeling how this cleanses and quiets the mind and cleanses the internal body. So as you breathe, let's slowly come up onto all fours into your horse stance. So bringing your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Let's just roll through some cat to cow. So round your spine, push your belly button up to the sky, tuck your chin. You feel a release in your lumbar spine. Inhale as you gently arch into your cow stretch. Lift your tailbone, eye gaze forward. Collarbones open and shoulder blades slide down your back. Do that again. A big exhale as you round the spine, tucking the chin. Inhaling, gently arch, bringing mobility to your body. And once again, exhale, rounding your spine. Inhale, gentle arch. And just finding a nice flat back position. Let's bring the gift of heat and movement to our body. So tuck your toes, pull your belly to your spine, and lift your hips high. Downward facing dog. So let's begin by just pedaling it out. So walk in the dog, alternate heel, lift and lower, lifting your tailbone up towards the sky, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and just walking out any tension in the ankles, lengthening down the back of the legs, connecting to your ujjayi breath, cleansing, connecting breath. Just connecting to how you're feeling today, trying to get out of the mind and into the feeling body. Pushing both heels down, holding in your down dog. Let's find a vinyasa flow. So we come into our high plank first. Tuck your chin, roll through your spine, and come into a high plank. So align your shoulders to your wrists. So if your hips are up here, bring them down. So we're going to feel that beautiful straight line in the body. Let's all lower to the knees first. Chaturanga. So untuck the toes, elbows skin the body, the chest comes slightly forward at the hands, lowering halfway till elbows line up about with the shoulders. Come all the way to the tummy, lifting the ribs halfway. So baby cobra, you're squeezing your glute to prevent any overextension in the spine, reaching your crown away from the tailbone, tucking the elbows in. As you exhale, push to your knees, tuck to your toes, and lift your hips high. Downward facing dog, big exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, roll through your spine, coming back into your high plank. Chaturanga, toes or knees, chest slightly forward of hands, elbows hug the body, exhaling down. Then we come to baby cobra or a full upward facing dog, pushing through tops of the feet, squeezing your thighs, squeezing your glute, opening collarbones. Squeeze your tummy, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. So that's your vinyasa flow. Push your heels down, squeeze shoulder blades together. So your left leg lifts here, three-legged dog. That's the leg furthest from me. Lift your knee high to the sky, point your big toe to me, and open your hips. So three-legged dog, feel free to come onto your knee anytime you need to. And try to square your shoulders. So this is an open hip posture. Take a big inhale, And as you exhale, bring your knee to your nose, shift your shoulders over your wrist, ground your spine towards your knee. There's a tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog, knee high to the sky. Point your big toe to meet, open your hip, open your chest, open your eyes. Big exhaling, knee to nose, tiger pose. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Once again, energizing in breath as you lift the knee, open the hip, open your chest. And exhaling, tiger pose, knee to nose. This one, look forward and step the foot between the hands. So if it didn't get there, just help it. Make sure that the ankle is under your knee. We're gonna rise to a high yoga lunge as you push through that front heel. Align your shoulders over your hips and then sink your hips towards the earth. Now begin to push your heel towards the back of the mat, back heel, and hold here in your crescent lunge. So shoulders align over your wrists, reaching hands to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the arms wide and behind you, dipping your chest towards your thigh, arrowhead pose. Rotate the thumbs away from you and lengthen from your crown to your heel. A lot of strength as you push down through the heel and the mound of the big toe of the front foot. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Shoulders over hips. Push that back heel towards the back of the mat, attempting to straighten that leg slightly. Inhale slowly. Exhale, come again. Dipping chest towards your thigh, arrowhead pose. Rotate your thumbs away from you and power into the back of the arms. Full in-breath to rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into hip straightening right leg even more. Feel the energy and heat. Inhale. Exhale, again, dipping chest to thigh, reaching your arms away, reaching shoulder blades together. Hold there. This one we shift all the weight to the front foot. Back foot comes in slightly. Warrior three. The back foot leaves the mat, so start small. And then when you're ready, begin to just dip your chest down. Lengthen from your crown to your toe. Hold in your warrior three. Squeezing down all the way to the big toe. Just take one more breath. As you exhale, land softly, back heel plants 45 degrees, arms to the sky. Warrior one, square hips, chest, and pelvis to the wall in front of you. And then really push down through the outer edge of your back heel. Making sure front knee aligns with the second and third toe. Take a big inhale. Exhale, come low into warrior one. So let's just breathe strength and heat into the body. Inhale, keeping that right leg straight as you can. And exhale, coming deeper if you can. Inhale fully. Exhale, clasp your hands except for the index finger. Lengthen fingertip towards the sky. Drop the shoulders from the ears and sink lower into your hips. Take a full in breath. As you exhale, maybe find a baby back bend. So really squeeze and power into your right glute as that protects your back here. But think about lengthening. Take a full in breath. As you exhale, reach the arms really wide. Palms down. Rotate and face me, warrior two. Reaching the hands in equal but opposite directions. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. Right toe directly to me, left toe away. And then sink into your hips. So eventual goal is to get that front thigh, your left thigh, parallel to the earth. If that doesn't feel good, just come up slightly. Eye gaze over the left fingertips and push your arms down against the air. Feel how that activates your back. Take a full in breath. And exhale, let's sink in a little deeper. Inhale. As you exhale, come out of that front leg, uplift your arms, uplift the energy in the whole body, and exhale, sink in. Feel the heat. Inhale. Exhale, rise, open up to new energy in your body, and exhale, settle into it. Just feel. Once again, inhale up, lengthen and lift. And exhale, come down. We're gonna hold this one and just feel strength. Feel heat, feel energy. Maybe lift your left heel up. Sink a little lower, take a full in breath. And exhale as you come back for a peaceful warrior. Right hand sliding down the thigh, left arm reaches behind you. Lifting left rib from left hip bone. Feel the C shape in the spine. Take 3 deep ujjayi breaths here in through the belly. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale, clear the mind. Let it go. Once again, inhale. Exhale, lower heel back to warrior one, warrior two. Just take one big deep breath here. Exhale, star pose, hands reach to the sky, both toes to me. Bend your knees as we come into prostrate pose. Hands to the floor, just wide leg forward fold. Direct the toes to me, dipping your head down towards the earth, or feel free to come onto your forearms if you want a little bit more. Lifting your tailbone up to the sky, pushing the knees to the wall behind you, and let your head become really heavy here. Inhale slowly. Exhale, let something go. Once again, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Slowly come back up onto your hands. Walk your hands over now to your right foot and step back here, downward facing dog. So feel free to take a little break if you need a child's pose, or pedal it out with me. Walking the dog again, and then just connect your body. Maybe feeling different now on one side of the body versus the other. So how are you feeling internally? Without the chatter of the mind, just feel the body. All right, now holding in your down dog, pushing your heels down a bit more firmly, tilt your tailbone up to the sky. Let's take 2 vinyasa flows. Inhale, tuck your chin and roll through your spine, coming into a high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, toes or knees, elbows hug the body, exhaling as you lower. And we push the floor away, baby cobra or full upward facing dog. Exhale, floating the hips high, downward facing dog. Come again, inhale, roll through the spine. Exhaling as you lower, hugging the body with the elbows. Pushing away, feeling the spinal extension as you reach the crown forward. And then exhaling with the hips high and heels down. Now your right leg lifts for a 3-legged dog, or the leg that's furthest from me, lifting the knee high as you can. Open your hips and square your shoulders. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrist. Look over your knee and round your spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog, knee up to the sky. Push your bottom heel down, open your hips. Beautiful opening hip pose, full breath in. Exhaling, knee to nose, tiger pose, round the spine, feel the release in the lumbar spine. Once again, with energy, 3-legged dog, lifting the knee even higher this time. Open the fingertips for lots of support. Exhaling, shifting forward for your tiger pose. This time look forward and step between the hands. Again, help it if it didn't get there. Push down through that front heel, lower your hips, and we rise for high yoga lunge. Hands reach to the sky. Align shoulders over hips, steady your eyes for balance, and begin to push your back heel towards the back of the mat for your crescent lunge. Then as you exhale, maybe bend into that front knee a little more deeply. So it's a little bit of balance, so as you steady your eyes, it's gonna help you with your balance. To relax your neck, relax your eyes, and deepen your breath. Inhale and slowly reach the arms wide, open your fingers, open your chest. As you exhale, dip your chest towards your thigh, rotate the thumbs away from you, arrowhead pose. So your left leg as straight as you can get it, reaching your crown from your heel and power into the back of your arms. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Dip your hips, push left heel towards the back of the mat, bending that front knee, feel the heat, pushing down through that front heel and mound to the big toe. Inhale, reaching the arms wide. Exhale, dipping chest to thigh, rotate the thumbs away from you. Feel that activate the posture muscles. Left leg is still very active. Once again, inhale, rise, and exhale, hold. Crescent lunge. Push that heel towards the back of the mat. Take a full in breath. Exhale again. Reach the arms wide. Chest towards your thigh. Hold here. We come into warrior three. So shift your weight to that front foot. Back foot in slightly. All the weight comes into that front foot. And as we lift that back leg, dip the chest down. Long line from crown to big toe. Reach your arms behind you. One more breath. Tap down softly, back heel plants, arms reach to the sky, warrior one. Bend that front knee, so back heel's now at 45 degrees. Re-square your whole body to the wall in front of you and power down through the outer edge of that left heel all the way up to the left glute. And that gives lots of strength in this pose. Bend that front knee a little deeper if you can. Lift the ribs from the hips. Then as you exhale, find some depth. Make sure that front knee doesn't drop out to the side. Again, it lines up to second and third toe. Clasp the hands, accept the index finger. Let's find length without tension. So how far can you reach the fingertip away from your body without tightening up the shoulders? Breathe in energy. Breathe out resistance. Let go of resistance. Once more, inhale energy. Let go of resistance. Inhale. Let's find a baby back bend if that feels good. So shine your chest up, shine your heart up, open up your heart this new day. Keep squeezing your left glute. Take a full in breath. And then as you exhale, open the arms wide, slowly rotate to me. Warrior two, left big toe to me, right toe away, and sink into hips. So warrior two. So that right heel should intersect your left arch. Shoulder blades down the back, shoulders over hips. Take a full in breath. And exhale, sink into the hips. Warrior two, a very energizing inhale. Exhale, come out of that front leg, uplift your arms, uplift your spirit. Exhale, sink back down into this beautiful moment. Inhale, uplifted energy fills you. And exhale, sink in deeper into the present moment. Feeling good. Once again, inhale, uplifted energy. And exhale, loving this wonderful moment, holding here, shoulder blades down the back. Maybe we can come a little lower. Maybe we can lift that right heel or not. Just letting wherever you are in this practice. Breathing in. Exhaling to your peaceful warrior, left hand sliding down the thigh, right arm reaches behind you, lifting bottom rib from hip, squeezing your left glute. 3 deep ujjayi breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, breathe in. Exhale, lower heel, reach the arms wide, sink lower, and we finish in warrior two. Just take one big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, star pose, both toes to me, hands to the top. Prostrate pose, bend your knees, sweep forward, forward fold. There's your wide leg forward fold. So you're gonna hold here, or perhaps reach your hands to the inside of the ankles, pulling your chest through your thighs. With a big exhale, let your head become heavy, crown reaching towards the floor, tailbone towards the sky, and pushing your knees to the wall behind you. Take a full in breath. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands onto the mat, and we're gonna come to a nice little stretch. So you're gonna walk your hands over to your right foot, right toe out on the 45. Now you can just stay here in a little side lunge, or we come into full surfer's lunge. Flip your left toe to the sky, dip your hip down, attempting to keep right heel down if that feels okay in your body. Elbow to the inside of the knee, push your knee out to the side. Now if that doesn't feel good, just keep your hands to the floor, pushing the knee out. So settle into your hips, take a full in breath. Full out breath, flexing left foot, sinking hip to heel, surfer's lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left hand reaches behind you to the back wall. Just open your chest, open your heart, open to newness, maybe accepting a challenge today in your body, and take one more full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, find again your prostrate pose, toes to me, let your head get really heavy, take a full in breath. Releasing out breath. Once again, Walk your hands over to your left foot out on the 45. Push your hips halfway back, so feel free to stay there. Or we come into full surfer's lunge. Let the hips drop to the heel. Try to keep your left heel down. Right toe flips up, so hands can stay down. Elbow to the inside of the knee, and then just holding hands to your heart center. Pray your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, feeling good wherever you are. One more breath. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches to that corner, and just open up here, full inhale. And a beautiful stretch right down the right inner thigh into your left Achilles. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Once again, find your Prasarita pose, your wide leg forward fold, and then heel toe your feet together. So we're now in Uttanasana pose, or forward fold. So feet together or slightly apart if that feels good. You're letting the head go, soft bend in the knees. You come into Utkatasana pose or chair pose. So you're going to lower your hips, lift the chest, lift the arms, squeeze your knees together. Lots of energy and heat in this pose. So bring your arms towards your ears, sink into your hips. Rejoice in this beautiful energy that you are cultivating in your body. Breathe it in. Exhale, maybe come deeper. Inhale. Exhale deeper. Once again, inhale. On this exhale, you're going to sweep the arms behind you, steady your eyes, and lift your heels off. Maybe not. Maybe we find a little shake. Feeling good. Lower your heels. Lift your arms back into chair pose. Sink in. Inhale. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Uttanasana pose. Lift your navel to the spine. Let your head go. From here, you're going to heel toe your feet back out, wider than hip distance, toes out to the side. And we come into Malasana pose. So you're going to lower your hips. You can just start halfway and stay there. Or lower your hips all the way to your heels, elbows to inside of the knees, and hands to your heart space. So Malasana pose is a great pose to increase the digestion in your body, which is slowed when we are under stress. So let's bring some love, some heat, some energy to our digestion, and release any unwanted negative energy in the body. Close your eyes, connect to your heart space, breathe in love. Breathe out any resistance. Breathe in acceptance. Let go. One more full breath. Exhale, release. Open your eyes, hands to the floor. Once again, forward fold. Heel toe your feet in. So now feet are together. Lift your navel to the spine. Let your crown get really, really heavy. Holding there. Beautiful release. Down into your lower back. One more full breath here. As you exhale, just help yourself down carefully onto the mat. And we come into a seated star pose. Just a little stretch to finish. So bring your heels together, hands very close to your hips. And then maybe lift your hips so they come very close to your heels. Hands close to hips, knees down, and slide shoulder blades deep into the back ribs. Lifting crown away from tail. And then feel what happens when you activate your core a bit. Push your knees down. Breathing in. Breathing out, maybe close your eyes if that feels good. Opening your heart. Exhale, lower your knees down. Once again, full in breath. And a full out breath. We're just gonna finish with a little bit of neck love. There's a lot of tension gets stored in the neck and the trapezius, these muscles here. So sit tall as you can, drop the shoulders from the ears, and just gently drop your left ear to the shoulder. Close your eyes if that feels good. And just feel melting away of any tension, any beautiful energy vibrating through you as you begin a new day, or maybe closing a day, letting go of anything that is not serving your wellness. Let your head slowly roll through the center as if you're moving in slow motion. Take your time. Let your head slowly come to the other side, ear to shoulder, dropping the opposite shoulder from the ear. It's just a softening, keeping your spine as straight as you can. Full in breath. Releasing out breath. Let your head roll through the center. Take your time until you're back to the center, and then lift your head back into that upright position. Your shoulders a nice big roll. Connect to how you're feeling internally. Maybe feeling differently than when you started class. Let's finish with a moment of stillness. With your palms open, resting on your knees, your thighs. Close your eyes. Maybe lift your chin slightly as this opens up the heart space, bringing an energy of awareness internally, connecting to the feelings internally, the vibration, the radiant energy that is always flowing to you, through you, and around you, connecting to this beautiful flow. And in this space where you are aligned and connected internally, it is actually impossible for negative energy to flow. We feel connected, realigned, and full of pure positive energy. As you breathe in, open your eyes, reach the palms wide and overhead, rejoicing in your health, your wellness. Bring your hands to your heart with love, with light. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Carry love and light and choose to share this.